Hey guys, it's your boy Rod from DBZSHFIGS.com, and today I'm bringing to you an unboxing and review of the Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts Super Saiyan Trunks Infinite Latent Super Power. So this figure came out back in September of 2023 at a retail $34.99, and actually I was able to find mine at my local Target. So I know for a fact they were selling like at Targets and Walmarts and Best Buys and Barnes and Nobles because I had seen them in the wild. And then just a little history of the figure, of specifically Trunks wearing the Saiyan armor. We've only ever gotten one other one, and I'm gonna put it on screen here. That one was released back in May of 2016 for $50. And the cool thing about that one was that it also came with the base trunk head. So you could have him both in his base form as well as in a Super Saiyan form, which, I mean, in my opinion, I would have much rather paid the $50 to get that than just to have a $34.99 figure with only the Super Saiyan head. But you let me know in the comments below what you think. Would you rather just pay $34.99 for each figure, or pay a little more but get two different heads? So now let's take a look at the box here. So as usual, I like to, look at the modern day S.H.Figuarts box. We see the white and then accented by a different color. So for this one, it's going to be a teal color, which I do find a little interesting since there is no teal used on Trunks. Usually it's a color that goes along with the figure, but still it looks really nice in my opinion. And then I have the little Tamashii Nations quality sticker. Always be on the lookout for that if you're buying online, as well as this toy animation sticker down here. If it's silver, it means it's an American figure. If it's golden, it means that it's an Asian figure. But yeah, we have him post up here doing his different ki blast moves. We have a name. Back here we have different poses as well. All the different things that you could do with the figure. On the side here, more shots of his face, and of course, either a random hand or random foot always has to be up here for some reason. And then we have another face shot up here, and him looking serious there. So let's get this guy out of the box. So here we have the figure in the clamshell, in case anybody's interested at what that looks like. So there is a lot of empty space here. They could have definitely put more in here, but this is all we get. Just a little quick look around. Okay, let's get them out. So we're back, but before we get started, make sure to check out my website, DBZSHFIGS.com, where you will find all the latest information on the Dragon Ball S.H.Figuarts line, as well as a complete archive of every single figure that has been released to date, and it is constantly being updated with all the latest information. So check that out. So here we have Trunks out of the package now. Looks really cool in hand, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I feel like Future Trunks is already like a really cool character. So having like a really cool figure of him is a must-have for any Dragon Ball Z fan. But yeah, he looks really cool, honestly. Like I didn't even like do much posing here, but he already looks cool. But yeah, I mean, as far as the accessories go, he comes with this screaming face, and then he comes with this grinning face, really cool. You can see the eyebrows look kind of metallic in a way, and the color of the eye really stands out to me. Really nice. And then the other face it comes with is just a serious looking face. So that one looks really cool. And then as far as hands go, out of the package, it comes with the usual closed fist. And we get a pair of these open hand, like ki blast hands. So that's cool. As well as these hands that are just gripping. So looks cool. Also works like as a ki blast, almost like a Kamehameha. However, I don't think this character has ever done one, unless I'm mistaken, but it could do that if you want. And then the last thing it comes with is the crossed arms piece. So that's cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm on my way to 500 subscribers. And when I hit 500 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away one of these Tamashii Nation store exclusive Son Goku Innocent Challenger. So make sure, if you're not subscribed, subscribe right now. We could get to that milestone faster, and you might even be the one to take that figure home for free. So we're gonna jump straight into the review now. We're gonna start with articulation, and as always, we start down here with the foot. So the foot is able to bend down this much and not at all going up, to be honest. So it's basically just this kind of motion. You're able to rotate 360, and you have your toe hinge there for him to fold up like that. Then we go up to the knee. The knee is able to bend quite a bit, honestly. It's pretty good. And then the foot, it's able to come out this much and in front this much. Oh, by the way, I should also point out that he has some writing on his foot for some reason, but yeah. And then back this much like a ballerina. And of course, the leg does rotate 360 if you wanted to do that, you know. And then he's able to twist 360 at the waist. He has an ab crunch that makes him look down quite a bit, honestly. And then up this much. However, you do get this, I don't know why they do this, but when you do that, you're able to see inside of the figure for some reason. It kind of like pops out, so you gotta like pop it back in. But yeah, that tends to happen with these for some reason. And then we have the shoulder here. It's able to extend this far out. 360 spin on the shoulder. Butterfly joint almost like to the center of the chest, and then outward this much. The bicep, able to rotate 360. Elbow folds this much. And then as far as the wrist, also rotates 360, and you're able to bend it inward and outward. And then now for the head, you're able to look down about this much, look up about that much, just basically just a horizontal stare. And of course, able to rotate 360 at the head. So honestly, like most of these modern figures that have come out in the last 2 years, the articulation is pretty standard. There's nothing I could point out that's really bad, except for that gap that the chest gets when you move it that way. But yeah, I'd give it a 4 because nothing really stands out, but it has everything you need. So next up, we're gonna move over to accuracy, and I'm gonna put this photo here so you could judge it yourself. To me, I mean, I think the color's spot on everything. Like even the Saiyan armored chest piece, I mean, it's kind of there, kind of not. I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt and say it's pretty accurate, you know. The hair, of course, is like subjectful because, I mean, this has shading. The photo I showed doesn't have shading, but it looks accurate to me, to be honest. So for me, it's gonna get a 5 on accuracy. Next up, we move to price to plastic ratio. So just a reminder, you get the figure itself, you get the crossed arm piece, you get 2 additional faces, and you get 2 additional pairs of hands. So, I mean, I can't judge it too critically because it is a $34.99 figure. However, I feel like they could have definitely added like another pair of hands, like where's the martial arts hands? I don't know. They could have added that, or just an extra face, maybe. I mean, I guess they covered them all. Maybe a happy Trunks. I don't know, but I just feel like something else should have been included, to be honest, because I feel like it is lacking something extra. So, I mean, like I said, I can't judge it too harshly because it is a $34.99 introductory figure. So I'm gonna give it a 4. Next up, we're moving on to scale. Now this one's a little tough because I wasn't able to find too many good pictures online about Trunks specifically in this outfit next to people. But we're gonna use our buddy Goku here, our Saiyan race on Earth, the usual guy we do our comparisons with. So here we have our figures standing next to each other, and now the official heights of the characters. Goku's supposed to be 5'9", and this version of Trunks is supposed to be 5'7". So in theory, Goku should be a little taller than Trunks. So if we take our line from here to here, he reaches about Goku's eyebrow. So Goku has about this much more height of him, which, I mean, maybe he could be a little shorter, but honestly, I feel like it's spot on for what it is. I mean, I'll put up this picture here. However, like I said, it's not really accurate. I'd rather go based off their official heights. So for me, it'd honestly be a 5. And then last but not least, we have shelf presence. So, like I said, Future Trunks is like an iconic Dragon Ball Z character. And I feel like him wearing this is really cool. I'd love to see down the line like a Super Trunks one, the one where he gets like really bulky, like this right here. Really bulky, really strong, but he gets too slow and that's why he gets defeated. But I don't think they've done one yet, if I remember correctly. So I'd love to see that down the line. But yeah, like for me, honestly, the figure looks really cool. It's not gonna be a 5 because 5, you know, for me, it's like, you have to be like my favorite character, or you gotta look really, really cool, like King Cold that came out. That one looks really cool. But for me, this is a straight up 4 on shelf presence. But you let me know what you think. Also, by the way, I haven't mentioned it in a little while, but in my website, DBZSHFIGS.com, whenever I review a figure, I will add a little poll in the page of that figure where you can also rate the figure. And then if we collect a lot of ratings, we can actually have like a community-based rating on each figure. So make sure to check that one out and cast your vote. You could vote on all the 5 categories that I mentioned today. So overall, Trunks Infinite Latent Power gets a 4.4 out of 5 from me. So in my opinion, this one's a must buy. You know, if you could get your hands on the previous 2016 version for like a good price that you're not really overpaying so much, I would get that one just because it has the base form Trunks. But if you're like a new collector, this one, I mean, it ticks all the boxes. For me, at least, it's a really cool figure. It looks really cool. It looks really cool standing next to the Super Saiyan Vegeta that we got recently. So if you could get your hands on both of those would look really nice on your shelf. But yeah, I mean, I really appreciate you for watching. If you stayed this far into the video, I appreciate you. You're a real one. And I hope you have a nice rest of your day.